Greetings everyone, my name is SRG21 and this is something different than you normally see these days. This is a bit of Halo Reach, which is on the Xbox 360 for those of you who do not know. Halo Reach came out, I think it's a year or 2 years ago now. It came out around or just before Black Ops, I think, if I remember correctly. I can't remember. But I do enjoy playing this game when I get a chance and get on it. But today we're going to do, which is probably my best game ever, and solely the fact due to the Banshee, which is this beautiful, wonderful aircraft. This is recorded in theatre mode, by the way, and since this is probably the first real Halo match I've recorded in theatre mode, it's a bit bumpy and sketchy, but you get the idea. The Banshee has two main forms of attack. The first one is two plasma rifles, which basically have a high rate of fire and you can shoot them really fast, which I'm demonstrating now. And that green plasma cannon type thing, which will basically decimate anything in one hit, except other enemy aircraft. There's a couple of things on the ground to shoot, but really this whole 13 minutes, it's about 13 minutes, is me flying around in this thing, slaughtering people. And it's so much fun. Here you can see now I'm chasing, I can't remember what this was it a Hawk? Hurricane? No, what is it? It's really weird, I haven't played Halo in quite a while. I got on the other night to record for today, which is on my channel Halo Day, because no one really posts Halo anymore. I don't know why. It's a really fun and great game. When you get down to the principles of it, of course, they're when Halo Reach came out, there was this huge controversy with the armor abilities, and for those who don't understand, in Halo you are a Spartan, which is a superhuman engineered soldier that has been completely buffed up, and you have really heavy power type armor on. So people were used to, in previous Halos, jumping about 50 foot high and having all these running around pretty fast and basically feeling more like a badass, I should say. But in Halo Reach, you basically take control of I believe it's an earlier form of Spartan. I think it's a Mark 1 instead of a Mark 2. Master Chief, which is the main protagonist in most of the Halo games, is a Mark 2 Spartan, I believe. And in Halo Reach, you're a Mark 1, which I believe is an older model. And basically what you get are these armor abilities upgrades, which you can only have one at a time, and they do different things. At the moment I have Sprint on this one, but you can get a jetpack, that's an armor ability. You can get, what else can you get? Armor Lock, which is you punching your fist into the ground and basically creating a shield around you, which no one can get through until you come out of it. Also, the disadvantage of that is when you come out of it, you're going to get shot. So it's more of a vehicle thing, I find. If someone's trying to run you down with a vehicle, you just pop into Armor Lock and they'll bounce right off you and go blow up somewhere. There's a holographic projector, which can be kind of useful if used in the right hands, but most people by now actually don't bother using it because you can tell if it's a hologram or not, but it still fools some people. Basically what you do is you're running forward and you trigger the hologram, and the hologram runs out ahead of you or at the same speed. So it gives you a chance to divert off or put a hologram in a certain place where you can basically lure an enemy in to attack them or assassinate them, or divert enemy fire. If you send the hologram running forwards and people start shooting it, you can run away. Or if you're not sure about a certain corner, you can send the hologram around the corner, and obviously blah 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 blah, it's going to get shot. I love this, he's trying to get away and he's like, whoop, oh, fell off. Halo, unlike other games, has a lot of gravity and law-defying physics. There's not too many episodes in this, but I'm sure if you type in Halo fails, you'll see a lot of strange things. I mean, like, you can crash into something and be sent spinning out of the map. What I got hit by just then is a plasma pistol, which basically, if you charge up, you get a beam which takes out anyone's shields in one hit. Everyone has a personal shield, then they have a health bar, which means in Halo it takes a lot longer to kill people than it would in, say, your Call of Duty or Battlefield. But if you fire that thing, it will take out a person's health, and you can quickly switch to the DMR, which is a semi-automatic rifle that does huge damage, and shoot them in the head, which will be a one-hit kill. It's a lot easier to get headshots in Halo than it is in other first-person shooters I've found, simply because the hitbox of the head and body is just so big. This is capture the flag one way. By the way, I forgot to mention that. Basically what it means is our team and their team are facing off against each other, and only one team has the flag, which will be the defending team. The attacking team has to get the flag, which is why I'm sort of just buzzing around, not really doing much, killing a lot of people. I suppose that is doing much, but ooh, almost crashed there. What's really good in this game, unlike a Battlefield or whatever, if you crash the vehicle, you're pretty much done for. In Halo, it's very forgiving with the vehicles and how it lets you off if you do crash it or do accidentally smash it up. I don't think you take a lot of damage of crashing into the ground and stuff. See, there I tried to dive bomb someone. That didn't quite work, but I didn't exactly blow up, did I? But where was I? Oh yes, armor controversies, armor abilities. A lot of the old hardcore Halo fans really didn't like the idea of having armored abilities. When ODST came out, which was basically an expansion, more or less, to Halo 3, you played as... oh, look at this roadkill. Boink! A lot of people didn't like it, a lot of people didn't enjoy it, simply because you weren't a superhuman Spartan. You were basically an ODST soldier, which is an orbital drop shock trooper, which is basically a highly trained, highly elite human. That's all it is. It's just a human. So people didn't like the idea of you having a standard health and health packs. They didn't like the idea that you were pretty easy to kill. Even though the multiplayer was basically Halo 3 multiplayer, people just didn't like the idea of you being a standard soldier. When Halo Reach came out, you weren't as powerful as you were before being other Spartans in Halo 2 and 3. I believe in Halo 1 especially. And a lot of people didn't like that. A lot of people didn't like they couldn't jump as high. A lot of people didn't like their movement speed was hampered somewhat, simply because you couldn't sprint before, and sprint armor ability makes you sprint, but you run slower in this game than other Halo games. Oh, look at this little dogfight with the enemy UNSC aircraft. I thought I was going to die then, but oh well. This is a 40 and 2 gameplay, by the way, so I only died twice. I keep losing track of where I am, keep mumbling, oh well. And a lot of people didn't like that. They didn't like the ability that you lost all your fancy goodness. A lot of people said they were going to boycott Halo Reach and stuff. Get a couple of roadkills here, it's kind of cool. Simply because you weren't this all-powerful, all-seeing mastermind of destruction. And personally, to me, I found it quite refreshing. I don't like being this ultimate super soldier all the time. It's kind of annoying, because then you don't really get to see the story around you. You're just too busy punching shit in the face, as it were. And there we were on that round. Ooh, yay. But when the armor abilities did come along, a lot of people found they were fun, they were interesting. Basically what the game does is give you a bubble shield, and you can use that to slam your fist into the ground, or I can't remember if you slammed your fist into the ground, but basically you create a massive bubble around yourself which protects you from all the evil and nasty gremlins and shit. Not sure what else I'll post today. I'll probably try and get the Toy Soldiers Let's Play out the way as quick as I can. Free myself up for another Let's Play. At the moment I'm struggling to get Fraps working, so unfortunately Flash Tuesdays are gonna have to wait. And of course tomorrow is Dragon Age. No, is it Dragon Age or Deus Ex? I'm gonna have to look it up. But that's when I'll be starting the Deus Ex / Dragon Age 2 Let's Plays on Thursday and Friday. So hopefully get that up and running and out the way. But I really do love this Banshee. It's not overpowered. There's been tons of chances to take me out, like then when the guy jetpacks down and boots me out when I fall to my death. Yeah, despite being a superhuman soldier, you can't fall out of the sky from that height, yet you can fall from space and live in the single player. It's quite amusing. Might actually do a Let's Play of this sometime. Depends how I feel. But yeah, it's really weird that no one really posts Halo anymore. I haven't seen any. It's kind of everyone's stuck in the Call of Duty craze, which I get. I enjoy playing Call of Duty sometimes, but I'm more of an RPG sort of single player type person. But there's not really too many multiplayer games I do play. I mean, I'll play Dawn of War online. That's kind of cool. The multiplayer ran out, which I think I have some videos of, but I'm really going to have to see before I start posting that sort of stuff. Because I'm just trying to do so much with this YouTube channel at once. And I have a another YouTube channel which I've had for quite a while, which is sort of a miniatures type art channel, which is pretty much crap. I did that a year ago and sort of slowly went inactive after Aprilish this year. And recently YouTube has sent me a message saying, oh, we want to partner you up with that channel and stuff, and so I was like, yay. And monetization, I think it's called. So I'll probably start posting some videos on that again, sort of trying to get that up and running, which I'll probably end up doing Sunday. So at the moment YouTube is my job, I guess you could say, since I do it every day. And most of my time is spent on YouTube rendering videos. People don't really understand in this how long it takes to render a video, especially in HD. Standard definition for older games, it won't take too long, but in HD, if you're doing a 15-minute video, you're looking at about, for me at least, 3 hours of rendering, not including the 20 or so minutes to edit the video and put the color correction stuff all in, and put the commentary over it. The game's coming to an end. If you want to see more Halo Reach, or if you want me to change up Halo Wednesdays, leave a comment below. If you liked the video, click the like button, rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you later.